Hey guys, Alexa here from stealing-beauty.com. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you very briefly about my experiences with partner networks. I just want you, if you have a channel and a couple of thousand subscribers and you're being approached by networks like Style Hall, The Platform, MiTu, etc., just be cautious and understand what you're signing before you sign it, because you're locked in for 2 years, 3 years. One of the things to consider is the contract. How long is the contract? What are they promising to pay you? And what services are they promising you? Because in essence, if you have your account linked up to AdSense, you're already receiving money for your content. So what is the advantage to you? Because the advantage to them is that they essentially get to dip their hands into your income that is derived from YouTube. So they get a cut, and they need to earn that cut. The thing that I found with a lot of networks is that they promise that your channel is going to expand, you're gonna get more subscribers, you're gonna get more views with us, we're gonna help you, we're gonna offer you tech support or whatever. They say these things so loosely, but if you really go into the contract and look at it, they're not legally, a lot of the times they're not really legally bound to do any of those things for you. And then I kind of went into it with the notion that, oh, there's power in numbers, and maybe they'll have an influence on how searchable or how much my channel appears in the suggestions, but that is not at all the case. I really saw absolutely no difference with being signed as opposed to not being signed. If anything, I saw a huge decline in my viewership, although my subscribers were rising, because there's this whole, there was that whole algorithm change on YouTube where YouTube was favoring videos who had the longest retention as opposed to the most number of views or the most clicks. Something else that's important to understand is, how is the network going to be paying you, and what is the agreement on how they're going to pay you. The way that payment works with YouTube is it's all based on CPM. CPM is cost per impressions, or cost per mile, basically. But in essence, it basically means cost per meal, like 1,000 impressions. But what a network will tell you is either they're going to fix your CPM rate, or they're going to offer you a variable rate. A variable rate means that they will always take 20% and you will always keep 80%, for example. That is a very vague example. So if you were earning $1, they would make 20 cents on every dollar per 1,000 views. In essence, a variable rate is supposed to be better than a fixed rate, because if you think about it, over the span of 2 years, your average CPM can definitely increase, which is what happened to me when I was approached by Style Hall. At one point they had offered me, this was a long while back, but I think that they had offered me $2 per 1,000 views, or $1.50 per 1,000 views, or for my CPM. And they were like, well, that's more than what you're earning now according to our calculations. But then I just said no, because I found their contract super shady. And they approached me again 8 months later, and they said, oh, we'll offer you, we wanna sign you up. We're gonna offer you a better CPM than what you're earning now. And I went to go and check my CPM, and my CPM had already surpassed their initial offer. So that means that if I would have signed with them back then, I would be essentially losing money, or I would have lost a lot of money, and I would continue losing for the next year and a half. So that just goes to show that fixed is not better. It's probably better to sign up with a network that is offering you a variable rate, but it needs to be a high enough percentage. And again, I'm not an expert about this at all, and I don't see the benefit with signing onto a network unless you're a huge partner and there are going to be opportunities offered up to you through the network. Because if we take a look at Style Hall, for instance, and the girls that live in LA, there's a lot to be offered there, because there are a lot of companies there, and there's a lot more business oriented towards advertising, and YouTube and things like that. Like some networks have studios there where they permit partners to go in and film their videos there, depending on like what level of partner they are in their little hierarchy system. Or they offer girls opportunities to work with companies like Nordstrom, Bloomingdale's, etc., etc., etc. So there are hookups there if you live in the right place, basically if you live in the States and or if you live in LA, and if you're already big enough, like if you have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. If you've got not so many subscribers and like a partner network like Style Hall, Maker Studios, the platform, etc., is wanting to sign you up, what makes you think that they're going to devote attention to helping you when they've got Dulcet Candy on their network, Candy Johnson on their network, Hey Claire, and all those girls, Andrea's Choice, Close Encounters? What makes you think that they're going to devote their time, money, and energy on you to give you hookups when they have thousands and thousands of people who have 2,000 subscribers, 5,000 subscribers, 10,000, 50,000 signed up with them? Yeah, that's basically like the gist of my argument of why it's not the best idea to sign with them. Just be wary of what they tell you and do your homework. Go onto forums, discuss your concerns with other people, discuss your concerns with the person who's trying to hook you into the network, because it's a contract and you sign up and you lose some of your freedoms essentially with your channel. I was signed to MiTu from August 2012 to August 2014. And do you want to know how many opportunities I got from being on that network? All the collaborations that I've done, none whatsoever. I never talked to them about anything. They would constantly send me newsletters and things about events that were going on in Mexico or Bogota or like in Colombia, and be like, we're inviting you, but we're not paying for your plane ticket, we're not paying for anything, you just come on your own. Oh, you can get more subscribers by doing collaborations newsletters, or oh, this month Halloween is trending because it's Halloween. Seriously, like, was absolutely no help to be a part of that network. And when I had my little quarterly meetings with them or semi-annual meetings with them, whatever it was, the advice that they gave me on how to improve the content on my channel and how to improve the ecology of my channel basically was everything that I've ever found and read in the YouTube playbook, creator's playbook. So in essence, they were just regurgitating advice that YouTube already gives for free. If you're going to do well on YouTube and make money off doing videos, it is going to be because of your hard work and because you've earned it, regardless of whether you're with a partner network or not. And if you do create great content, you will get approached by people who want to sponsor you or PR companies who want to send you PR samples. They will see what you have to offer and they will approach you based on that. But it's not going to be because you're signed to Style Hall, the platform, Maker Studios, whatever. It's going to be because of you, essentially. That's what has been my learning experience with being with a YouTube network, a multi-channel network. I hope you found this video helpful, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! By the way, I put a whole bunch of links down below for sources and things that you might want to check out before signing up with a network or before deciding on a network to be with. Yeah, just to let you know, they're just some tidbits, basically.